What's going on, YouTube community? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And in this video, you guys already know what I'm about to talk about. I'm about to talk about the New England Patriots beating the defending champions, the Seattle Seahawks. Well, former defending champions, the Seattle Seahawks. This was a great Super Bowl. This was Super Bowl 49. This was a pivotal moment for the New England Patriots and Tom Brady himself, and you know, concerning his legacy, and even Bill Belichick. Now, in my prediction video, I told you guys that the New England Patriots was going to win this game, and I also told you guys that this game was going to be very close. I said it was probably going to come down to the last couple minutes of the game, and that's exactly what happened. It was so much going on in this game that I don't even know where to start. I can basically pretty much just start off towards the end of the game, because that was the most exciting part of the game. But for the most part, I knew coming into this game, Tom Brady had a lot on his shoulders. You know, and even the Patriots organization, period. You know, with the whole, you know, Deflategate thing, and can Tom Brady and this team defeat the Legion of Boom? And they showed it. They showed it. Now, Tom Brady, for those who don't know, this is his third Super Bowl. This is his sixth Super Bowl. Okay? He won 3 in the earlier years. Now this is his 4th one. Hell of a legacy, man. It like when you think of Tom Brady, you just think of greatness and excellence. Now, I said this was going to be pretty much a career-changing Super Bowl for him, whether if he would have won or if he would have lost it. But they knew, and he knew, that he had to win this Super Bowl, because, come on, man, your last 2 Super Bowl, you lost. And then on top of that, this is the same stadium that they lost when they lost to the New York Giants the first time, off that crazy catch. But anyway, moving forward, I'm probably going to make another video because there's so much that I want to say, but I don't want to make it real long. But this game was very exciting. It was intense on offense and defense. Both teams stepped up and played hard. I knew coming into this game, the Seattle Seahawks, they had some players that was banged up, and I knew the New England Patriots were going to try to take advantage of that. And if you guys don't remember, I also said in my prediction video, the only way the New England Patriots will be able to beat the Seattle Seahawks, they're going to have to try to do a lot of slant routes on their you know, with their offensive weapons, because they had 2 receivers that was quick and you know, just fast, that can kind of shake up things, especially as Julian Edelman. He played a big part in this game. A lot of people say he should have won the MVP, but let's be real. The numbers that Tom Brady put up, you couldn't deny it. Even with the 2 interceptions that he threw. I said they was going to have to do that in attack, and that's what they did. And, you know, they pretty much came out the gate. They scored the first touchdown. They actually should have been up it actually should have been at one point 21-7, but Tom Brady ended up throwing an interception, okay, at the goal line. Now, that's one thing. Another thing I said that the Patriots, they could not do. Tom Brady could not throw interceptions and give this defense momentum to get pumped up and excited and revved up, because if you would have got those guys going, it was probably going to be a long night. But I also told people, man, Tom Brady is a different breed. I respect Peyton Manning, but he is a different breed of a quarterback, and you showed in this game. He showed it in this game that, damn it, I am one of the best of all time, or probably the best quarterback of all time. With the precise accuracy and the, you know, just releasing the ball, getting the ball to the right spots to Gronk, and all. Oh, speaking of Gronk played a big part. I said he was going to be a big factor, and he was a big factor in this game. He made crucial plays, and I said he was going to be a nightmare for anybody that was going to be lined up against him, and he showed it because he was healthy. Last Super Bowl he wasn't healthy, but he was healthy. So he played a major part in this victory. Now, as far as I'm going to talk about the Legion of Boom real quick. The Legion of Boom: Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, and those guys, Cam Chancellor, and I think Maxwell. We know what those guys can do. But I said, if those guys are banged up, it's not going to be the same game. And I'm going to be honest with you. Tom Brady kind of, I ain't going to say exposed them, but he did the right things to kind of throw this defense off a lot, especially in the first half. Now, the second half, the defense amped it up. They amped it up, and they you know, they stepped up because it was a minute where the Patriots was looking a little shaky. They was looking like it might not look too good for the Patriots, but they managed to keep fighting and keep pulling through. But like I said, yeah, I knew that it was gonna, them being hurt was probably gonna be an impact. And from, like I said, the first half, you can tell it showed for the most parts of the game. Now, I'm gonna talk about Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, he had a better game. He didn't really throw no interception until that last play. But other than that, Russell Wilson, he had a great game. Great game plan. He was using his legs. He was throwing the ball. It took him a minute to complete his first pass, but he used his legs a lot, and it actually worked out for them. And when he did throw the ball, man, he threw the ball pretty damn well. I don't know. I'm trying to see something. Who was that guy? Oh, what was his name? I think the receiver Matthews. I can't remember his name. He was making some big plays. To be 6'4", 6'5", he was making some big plays. That guy, I don't know why they didn't do it. I understand they got packages and stuff like that, but they should have used him throughout the whole game, because that was a mismatch for the New England Patriots. He just came out of nowhere and put on a show. Now, Darrelle Revis, he pretty much shut down Baldwin, except for that play when Baldwin caught the touchdown. But you all saw the referee. The referee just got in the way. He just got in the way. But yeah, man, overall, it was a great game, especially in the fourth quarter. Tom Brady, he pretty much, they was down 24-14 leading into the fourth quarter, going into the fourth quarter. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't know what to expect, because at that time, Seahawks was just rolling on both sides. Everything was going well. Marshawn Lynch was running the ball well. Russell Wilson was running the ball well, throwing the ball well. The defense stepped it up a notch. And it's like, uh-oh, you didn't know what to expect. But that crazy, amazing play, that, you know what? Let me just backtrack a little bit. Now, back to Tom Brady. This guy proves every time why he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, or probably the greatest quarterback. I mean, the guy, 37 years old. He found a way to lead this team down pretty much, towards the end of the game, pretty much. I can't remember what part, but Tom Brady, he completed, he went 8 for 8 for 65 yards to drive the team down the field with the go-ahead score with 2 minutes left. That was a great drive, and Tom Brady looked well doing it. He just put the team on his shoulders and like, we're not losing this game. But Russell Wilson, that damn Russell Wilson, he brought the team back, and as they was marching down the field, everything just looked like the New England Patriots about to lose this Super Bowl. All I was thinking to myself was, uh-oh. Because I believe, once again, I think it was that same wide receiver, he caught a big play. He made another big play. But Seattle Seahawks, man. I know Pete Carroll is going to hear this a lot. Russell Wilson is going to hear this a lot. Just when you thought the game was over, everybody was probably thinking the same thing. They're on the goal line. All they need is like, what, a yard, an inch, a couple inches. I'm thinking, just like everybody else was thinking, they was going to throw it to, basically run the ball either with Russell Wilson or Marshawn Lynch. Because the Beast had over 100 yards. All they needed was a 1 yard. Like, he's unstoppable when he's that close. Instead of doing the right thing that everybody else would have did, this guy, Russell Wilson, if I'm not mistaken, he decided to audible. And I don't know why he decided to audible. All you needed was to run it in. Because it's clearly that the game was over, and that's all he had to do. But from what I was hearing, he audible out of whatever the play Pete Carroll called, and look what happened. Fucking Malcolm Butler with the game-saving interception sealed the victory for the New England Patriots. That was one of the... That's just something that you really don't see, because any other team probably would have just ran the ball with pretty much the best running back in the game. But they didn't do that, and that caused them to lose the game. Now, I'm going to make another video later on about this. But, man, I know I'm all over the place right now. I'm sorry, but what a great, great Super Bowl. This was Super Bowl 49 was great. Towards the ending of it was great. That spectacular catch by that wide receiver, Curse, I believe, or I can't even remember the players' names right now. But for him to the ball get patted, then he fall down, then he ended up kicking the ball and coming back in his hand. That was an amazing, amazing play. And then to top it off with the interception by Malcolm Butler, man, that was great. That was great. But anyway, man, Tom Brady, you know, he owned just as many Super Bowl championships. You know, he has 3 MVP now. He won the MVP. A lot of people said Julie Edelman should have got it, but I think that should have been co-MVP. Man, Tom Brady, man, he was 37 of 50, and he passed for 328 yards with 4 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. Now, some people were saying the Seattle Seahawks, they're not going to allow him to throw over 200-something yards. He damn near did that in the first half of the football game. Yeah, man, it's just great, man. Tom Brady is just great. He set records. He set a record with 36 completions. He just showed, man. This team, they fought. They kept fighting. But this was a great, great victory for the New England Patriots. I called it, and it happened. And Tom Brady now has his 4th Super Bowl. And who knows what can happen with this team, man. Probably can be right back at it. I mean, the guy is just a great damn quarterback. Yeah, man. So, hey, one thing I will say, too. Listen, man, the Seattle Seahawks, they're going to probably look back at this footage and realize, yeah, they blew the game, but at the end of the day, man, it's all about sportsmanship. That was very, very uncalled for what happened towards the end of the game. You take your loss as a loss and be a man and just don't do none of that silly shit. They did that silly shit. They wanted to start a fight and stuff. Now, like I said on my Facebook page, the media already was calling y'all thugs at one point. So now y'all just gave them something else to talk about instead of talking about this was a great, great game or a great ending to a Super Bowl game. Now they're going to throw in the fight. They're going to label you guys as thugs. I think it was just uncalled for. And yeah, man, I guess Richard Sherman and that Seattle Seahawks team was just mad. You mad, bro? But anyway, guys, tell me what you thought about the Super Bowl. I'm probably going to make another video because this shit is just too long. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Check out my previous videos. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, share. And I'm out. Deuces.